Hey, what's up everybody? Today we're playing Superstar JYP and Superstar STAYC. Gonna be going over the June 20th, 2024 updates. Now, I do have Superstar Starship loaded up on the top left there, and the only reason is because there is a new Limited IVE theme, and I really like it, and I really like the wallpaper. So if we actually check out the game here, and let's move it down here so you can get a better view. Okay, so if we look at the wallpaper and then go to event wallpaper, if you went to the Show What I Have tour, this is from that, and I think it's very cool. And I don't have a lot of diamonds in Superstar Starship, so I'm kind of broke right now, but we can still try and live our dreams sometimes by buying the A grade card as much as possible and hopefully completing the set. So we're pretty darn close. So just a small little tidbit about Superstar Starship before we go into Superstar JYP and Superstar STAYC. Alright, so aside from that little blurb about Superstar Starship, there's really not a lot going on except for the 8th anniversary stuff in Superstar JYP, which I did make a separate video. I would recommend checking that out. But with that being said, there's really not a lot of updates going on outside of just the limited themes. So we do have a summer event that is coming up, and usually when they release these, it usually means that it's coming out next week. So just keep that in mind. It is a 3-week event, so Superstar JYP is going to be pretty busy across the 8th anniversary and the summer event that is happening. I'll have a little bit more info on this next Tuesday because Superstar Starship does update 2 days before JYP and STAYC. But we do have a new Nayeon limited theme in ABCD. I do want to do an actual react to this whole entire album, starting with the music video, because I've basically been spoiled on the music video because a lot of my friends have been like sharing clips from it, and I've seen a lot of reels about it, so I gotta watch it sooner than later. But basically, the Nayeon limited theme, Nayeon is going to be a soloist, meaning that there are going to be 3 cards to complete the set. It is a pretty standard banner for a soloist. Now, one thing I do want to make sure people pay attention to is, as a soloist, less than 5-6 member group, the limited period point reward is going to be a random R grade card. So while 3 cards aren't exactly too difficult to collect, it is going to be random. So there are really no guarantees on this banner at all. So hopefully you're able to get those 3 cards pretty quickly. However, being a soloist, there is going to be the card pack 30, which is really nice. But this card pack 30 is good for collecting because you can spend RP in order to potentially get some of the cards. So it generally takes roughly about like 8 to 10 pulls to get all of the cards, but remember that this can be C grade or higher, and in order to complete the mission event, you need them to be A grade or higher. So just keep that in mind. We're going to do 1 pull right now because basically 1 out of 2 pulls gets you one of the limited themes. So we're just going to give it a roll and see how it goes. And hopefully we'll get one. And hopefully it'll be A grade or above, but let's take a look. All right, nothing on the first page, nothing on the second page, and nothing on the third page. So it's basically about like a 55% chance you're going to miss. So that was unfortunately that 55%, but I do plan on collecting this one because I think the mission event for this is actually pretty cool. So if we look at the mission event for Nayeon's ABCD, so I already did this stuff preemptively so we can collect it now, but mission 1, standard stuff, play the song, get the score. Again, not too hard, especially since the packages for the limited theme get you an R grade card basically immediately if you do the R grade card, and it's 300 diamonds. Really the tricky part is completing the set with A grade or above. That's the tricky part. But if you can get 2 R grade cards and the A grade card from the mission event and they're all different, that's perfect. All right, so going back to the mission event here, so it's going to be the play the song and the score. Mission 2 is just making sure you collect each single card as A grade or above. Mission 3 is stuff that you'll basically complete by playing the game, so powering up cards in this case. And then Mission 4, once you clear all of them, you do get a limited Nayeon wallpaper and then an all clear special prize of a chance to win a signed CD raffle. Now this is really interesting because this did sell on the JYP shop, so if you were able to get to it early enough, you could have gotten this pretty easily, but now there's a chance to win it in the actual game. One thing that I do want to pay attention to, and this is something I really don't like, usually when you hit the magnifying glass, it gives you details about the raffle. And the only thing it says here is the event rewards can be obtained only during the event period. Nothing about addresses in Korea, none of that stuff, none of it. So it feels like these descriptions are getting progressively more vague, and I don't like it. But again, I plan on completing this one, so maybe we'll live stream it. I'm not really sure, haven't decided yet. But while we are on the topic of this, let's go ahead and collect our A grade card. We don't have any of the cards, so this is going to be pretty great. So we did get the vocal card. Let's go. Okay. Love the aesthetic of Nayeon's new album. I think it's really, really cool. Anyways, enough gushing about that. Moving on into the next thing, which is going to be a Twice limited theme. So if you're a once, this is a bad week for you because you've got Nayeon and the Twice limited theme lighting it up, which is going to be One Spark verse 2. Now, Twice is an OT9 group, which is really nice because the limited period point reward is going to be an R grade card selector, and we love card selectors being able to get that one last member in case you're missing it. Twice there have been some instances where I needed 2 of the R grade card selectors in order to complete it, so just keep that in mind that selectors are nice, but OT9 groups, even OT8 groups can be kind of difficult to complete, so just keep that in mind. And you will be generally spending for the R package, which is nice because it gets you an R grade card, which is good for the mission event. But as a reminder, the A grade card package is going to be the best value in terms of collecting, because if you collect it every single day for the 7 days for 150 diamonds a day, you will be spending 1,050 diamonds and you'll get 7 cards versus the R package where you get 6 cards out of basically spending the same amount. The R grade card, again, used for completing the mission event, but if you're just collecting, the A grade card should be the better deal for you. Moving on into the mission event. So actually, one thing that I want to talk about real quick regarding the actual theme is that a lot of people are basically saying it's the new theme, except everybody's just looking in a different direction. So I just thought that was really funny and just something I wanted to bring up. All right, looking at the mission event. So again, mission 1, completing the song, getting the score down. Mission 2, since Twice is an OT9 group, for the first 7 members that you get that are all different as an A grade card or above, you will get a B grade card. Now, for collecting, this is wonderful because if you do all 7 days at the 150 diamonds and then you get all different members, that increases your chance of completing the set. So all in all, I really like this for completion purposes because 7 additional cards is pretty nice. What I will say though is that for the mission event, these cards need to be A grade or above, and you can't get B grade cards anywhere else. So basically, in order to have mission 2 help you complete mission 2, you need to get 2 B grade cards of the same member that you don't already have an A grade card of. So just keep that in mind if you're trying to complete the mission event. All right, moving on into the next part here. So mission 3, usually with Twice, because they have so many songs, it's stuff specifically with Twice songs. So in this case, clearing Twice songs, obtaining Twice group cards. So just keep that in mind when it comes to the bigger groups. If they have enough songs, basically the mission 3 is tailored to them. For completing all of the missions, you do get bias wallpapers, and again, bias wallpapers, very nice for if you want to just decorate your entire wallpaper set with your bias. But again, I see this more so with the bigger groups like Twice or Stray Kids, where it almost feels like a marketing push to be oh, you like your bias? Do you like them enough to get their wallpaper specifically with their face on it? As opposed to the group shots, because I do like some of the group shots, but I do understand the whole bias push. All right, moving on into the next thing. So there is a bunch of, I think actually this might be the one winner announcement. I thought there was more, but we do have the Dreaming Girl winner announcement. So this is going to be for the XDinary Heroes signed Polaroid raffle. So there are 6 winners, and each one of these winners is going to get a specific member of Polaroid that will never be released anywhere else. So this is a one of in the universe. So for all of the winners here, congratulations. I hope you enjoy the Polaroid. And then lastly, if we scroll to the bottom here, we do have a limited theme restock in the Day 6 Healer set. So this is what the shop looks like. Again, Day 6 at the moment only has 4 members in it. So it is going to be the random R grade card as the limited period point reward. And then there is the card pack 30, where again, it takes about like 8 to 10 pulls in order to get all the members of varying grades to about like a 90% chance. So that is going to be everything for Superstar JYP. Let's move on into Superstar STAYC here. So we do have to reload the game because I think I've messed up with my tablet enough times that it runs really hot, which is why it force closed it a second ago there. So let's go ahead and let the game load up. But again, one of the nice UI improvements over the past year with the Superstar games is that the loading time has gone down significantly. And I really applaud Superstar for making the load time shorter. I'm not really sure what they did, but they made it a lot shorter where I'm not waiting like 3 minutes just to actually access the game. All right, moving on to the events tab for STAYC. Just like I was saying in JYP, really not a lot going on here. So we have a new limited theme in Over and Over for We Need Love. And if we click on the banner itself, so STAYC is a 6-member group, meaning that the limited period point reward is going to be an R grade card selector. And again, we love card selectors. Being able to choose that one member that you don't have is really, really powerful, especially in Superstar STAYC where there are prism cards, and prism cards get you about a 10% bonus increase. That's really, really nice. So I really like the banner here. Again, standard STAYC banner because I really just like the card selector here. And standard stuff here, nothing too crazy. The main thing is that if you really need a set, just remember that prisms are the way to go, because once you collect a full prism set, that bumps up your score by quite a bit. And then the starter package does give you a prism card, and you could purchase it twice over the course of the event. So I really like the starter packages in STAYC, but again, it requires real money. Assess your finances and don't spend money that you don't have. Looking at the mission event for Over and Over, so same deal here with Superstar JYP, where the first mission is playing the song, clearing the score. Mission 2 is going to be for every single STAYC member that you get that is A grade or above and different, you will get a B grade card. And just like in Superstar JYP, the B grade cards don't help you complete Mission 2 unless you get 2 cards of the same member and then fuse them into an A grade card that you don't already have. Mission 3 is where you play a bunch of songs and then collect some free RP. And then for completing all of the missions, you do get these combination wallpapers, which are actually really nice. I feel like Superstar STAYC has started to move towards like a super high res format, because these images look really high res in comparison to other ones that we've gotten. So looking at the mission event, we have to go back and do this for the twice banner, but let's go ahead and collect our Over and Over A grade card and see who we get. Honestly, I'm not really sure who we're going to get, so we're going to go to the default J-Luck answer. Ooh, we got the Seiyun card. Okay, all right. We still got that Seiyun birthday luck. And then for our B grade card, we get Seiyun. Okay, all right. Very, very cool stuff. So 2 free cards there, which helps with your collection book. We do have the limited theme restock in Slowdown, which is, again, just a restock, nothing too crazy here, but there is going to be the R grade card selector, which is really nice. So if you missed this theme, if you want to get it, by all means, that is available to you. All right, and I think that's actually it for Superstar STAYC. Really not too much going on, but we'll have to visit that again next week when they drop the summer event. Let's head back to Superstar JYP, and hopefully we don't need to reload the whole game. Excellent. Let's go ahead and collect our 2 twice cards here. So, like always, we're hoping for Mina, but let's see who we get for our A grade card. We've had a lot of, like, Mi Chang luck recently. So if we get Chaeyoung and Mina again, that's gonna be crazy. We got the Mina. all right. There's one. There's the first one. We got the A grade Mina. Does it follow with the B grade Che? Okay, we got Momo. Okay, we got the Mina Momo combination, which is kind of funny because I just saw a reel of them today at Nayeon's performance. So really cool stuff here. So that is all of the updates for Superstar JYP and Superstar STAYC. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'd be happy to answer when I have the time. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, until next time, take it easy.